Hey YouTubers, only me. I'm in town. I haven't done anything like. Where's my other? Oh, my other glove was there. I thought I lost it. I thought I was like, oh my god. I've just left Spectrum, and in case if anyone doesn't know what Spectrum is, it's a theatre company for people with autism. Well, it's an issue. It's more of an issue-based theatre. Like the issues, it's hard to explain. I normally explain it better than that. The reason I'm kind of, I don't know if to call this a vlog or my autism story, like Isla. I don't know if to call it that because I know I did one similar, which was a poem about my diagnosis. And when I saw Isla's video this morning, it inspired me, and I even commented saying that's really inspired me. But I think I've said this in every video that I can think of. I don't normally rabbit about my autism. I think it's because it's a me thing. I haven't really known a lot of people who don't talk about their autism. So it feels like I'm the only one who doesn't talk about their autism, but when I do, I do. So it's like, okay. I can't see myself at the moment, so I don't know how this is going to turn out. because my phone is literally in the Star Trek mag. I am on my way home. I'm just going to get the metro, but I'm going to do that after. I'm going to get the metro after this video, so I don't know how long this video is going to be. So this is inspired by Isla, who once went to Esper, not the Esper I went to, but Tasca, because I went to North Rye. So this video is inspired by her video, her diagnostic story, because I watched it this morning, like I said, and when I watched it for the past 13 minutes, I was like, actually that's so inspirational. Her story is kind of same as mine, but also different to mine, and I think most of our stories have been similar. So I'm going to try not to rabbit on for too long. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, only if you want to. So yeah, here's my diagnostic story. So I was born on the 27th of April 1999, approximately 20 past 8, I think my mum said. 20 past 8 in the evening that I was born in the RVI. And I'll go backwards just a little bit. This is what I do, I go backwards. My story does follow, but it follows later on. So a long time ago, my mum, this is going to be about my mum as well. My mum was told she couldn't have kids because I won't tell you about that. That's private. But she couldn't have kids. That's all I can say. And the reason I'm here, why I'm in this world, is because I'm IVF. Yeah, my mum was somehow on the IVF list in Newcastle because they couldn't do it in Canterbury. So it was like, okay, give it a shot. And I was one of the 6 eggs because they took 6 eggs out, and my mum could only pick 2 out of the 6, and then the rest they'll destroy. So she chose 2. And there was 2 of us. There was me and my twin. Yeah, I get to that story in just 2 seconds. So then something happened and lost a twin. So I'm now an only child. But the thing is, I was the one that was bouncing. The twin was just like, can you just stay still for just like 2 seconds? I was like freaking Tigger in my mum's belly. I was just like, yeah, like that. It's like, okay. I was just bouncing and not staying still, especially when it came to the camera bit. When they did when they put the gel on, I forgot what process that is. I don't know the term of it. I forgot. Where they show the baby. Well, I didn't stay still, did I? Then I went on my mum's bladder. Then I went up, and then I kicked my mum in the ribs, and it was like, yeah. Honestly, it seemed like, hearing that story, it felt like it was a violent baby from the inside. That's why they say, devil within. So I would have been born, funny enough, I would have been born or conceived, I would have been conceived somewhere around the first week of May, my mum says. So I would have been a male child, but I still would have the same star symbols, like Taurus the bull and Chinese symbol rabbit. I would still have that. It's just, I was born early. Not too early, just, I think it was about a week or two early. I can't remember. It's because I was stressed inside. My mum was stressed. It's starting to rain now. So yeah, I was stressed. My mum was stressed. It was like, get Kieran out. Don't care what happens to me. And I was like, right. And they performed the C-section. And then, voila, I'm here. And they kept me and my mum in the hospital for a week after that. Anyways, moving on. To the diagnosis. So my mum didn't know that there was anything wrong with me, because even though she's got a certificate somewhere to say that she can spot who has got special needs. I'm going to use this term, special needs or superpowers. Anyway, so it was like, say there was 5 people. She was able to spot 4, but the 5th one, she couldn't tell if it was or wasn't. And funny enough, it was a girl, and because she hid it so well, it was like, whoa. But she still got a certificate anyways, to say, yeah, brill. But my mum didn't know that there was anything different with me. She just knew, kind of blaming my real dad for this one. I couldn't walk until I was 1-ish, I think, because my mum made me walk. I mean, I had the bouncy thing, so I could feel my feet, and I loved it. But my mum made me walk because my dad wasn't going to do it. Talking wise, like Isla, I wouldn't say I wasn't much of a talker, because I wasn't, but I couldn't put words together, if that makes sense. So at the time, my mum was working at a fish factory, and all I said to the police officer was fish. But my very first word was squirrel. How I was able to say squirrel at a very young age, I have no idea. It wasn't mum and dad, it was squirrel. But hey ho. It was more like squirrel. squirrel, something like that. Then, yeah. So, yeah, I didn't walk until about 1.5. And I think I talked about, say, 1-ish. I can't remember. I have to ask my mum again. To be honest, I can't remember. But I do remember she got me into school. It was Wyndham School at the time, Wyndham Primary School, at kind of near Montague Estate. So went there. Yeah. So went there, and then and I'm positive. Oops. I'm positive it was nursery first, then reception. Not reception, then nursery. I'm sure it was nursery, then reception. That I can remember. But it was Wyndham who spotted that there was something different with me. Because, like Isla, I didn't want to be put on the spot. I didn't want to be involved in a lot of things. I put my hands over my ears. I was literally in the corner with my hands over my ears. So it was Wyndham who noticed it, and they were like, Mrs. Phillipson, because my mum was Phillipson at the time. It was like, Mrs. Phillipson, we think there's something wrong with Kieran. Something wrong? Yeah, okay. But that's how they put it. It was like, oh, there's something wrong with Kieran. We need you to get him diagnosed to find out what is wrong with him. So it was like, right, okay, we'll do it. So I was assessed. I think I had 3 or 6 tests, I think. I can't remember. One was coordination. Second was speech, I think. Third was interaction.
No, there's no point.
Fourth was something else. Fifth was something else, and sixth was something else. I don't really even know how it worked, but I was in this room, and it looked like a mirror, but on the outside it was actually a window. So I couldn't see anyone in the window. I just saw myself, and there was me doing this, across my eyes and doing the humming noises. That's when Dr. Croft, I think it was Dr. Croft, he said, Kieran, you have a superpower. And he said that to me, but he said to my mum that I've got autism. And it's medium. I was on the medium barrier. So what that meant was I do need the support, but not as much as they said. But he did say, by the time I get older, it will gradually get less. And as I've got older now, it is getting less. But I've had, I'm going to have an annual health check at some point. I need to receive an email from them because I sent them an email to say I can do Tuesday, about 11. And then they're going to ask me, how is my autism? How am I coping with autism every day and stuff? And I will admit, my autism has been up and down. It's like a roller coaster. Some days I'm fine. Like right now, I'm feeling really happy. I'm sharing this with you, and I'm not feeling too well. Tell a lie, I am feeling a little bit anxious because there's lots of people coming across, crossing, and I'm just like getting distracted a lot. That's another bit, is me getting distracted. Where my bad days is where I feel claustrophobic, or when there's really high sensitive hearing, like sirens and stuff like that. It's like, oh my god. Yeah. So my autism has been a rough ride, I must admit, and it was dealing with autism, but my diagnosis, I think, to be honest, I'm glad I've got autism, to be honest. I mean, I can't really see what's wrong when people judge people who are different than them. Why people judge them and go, oh, he's weird or she's weird, and I'm just like, they're only human. We're only human. That's all we are. We're human. We can't be anything else. We're not from planet Mars. We're not from freaking Uranus. We were born on Earth. We just got this condition that we were born with, and we didn't ask for this condition, but we've got it, and we just see it. We just see things differently. We interact different ways. It's the best description I can find. And sometimes with autism, it is difficult to make friends, because I did try, because I was bullied a lot. And I think a lot of people were bullied a lot with whoever's got autism and stuff. But I was bullied a lot, and the problem with me is trying to trust someone again, because I don't want my heart broken again. Even though I didn't understand why people were reacting the way they're reacting. So that was yeah. So yeah. I haven't. So yeah, I've been bullied a lot. I've been bullied by so-called friends. I've been bullied by one of my exes. And it's like, I don't need this in my life. And there's one thing my great nan used to say to my mum, God rest her soul, because I never met her. And even my grandma's saying it, and my mum saying it even today, and I'm going to keep saying it in my head. We are stronger than we think. And I'm going to keep saying that, because that's a positive vibe. I'm bringing out positive vibes. So, yeah. So my diagnostic story was a rough ride, because I had to transfer from Wyndham to Kenton Bar, because apparently they couldn't handle me for some bizarre reason. So they had to get me to... So at first they were going to get me to a special school, and my mum didn't want that, because she was at a special school. But now my mum's revealed the real story of what happened. Even though she was at a special school, but according to my mum, well, my grandma actually, my mum said that my grandma didn't really want my mum at a special school in the first place. So I was like, oh, wow. It's like, it's literally just come full circle. So my mum's literally thought, and like, yeah, thought and said, Kieran needs to go to a school where it's part normal, part special. And that's where I went for 6 years. Because part of me kind of doesn't want to count Kenton School as special school, because on the third year, it all went downhill. But I still say, even today, Esper was the best college. Still say it. And I just wish I was there for the third year instead of going to Westgate College. And that's being honest. Actually, I don't know. I'm thinking about visiting them. But I can't do it this week, because me and my mum's planning on going to Treetop Golf. That's tomorrow. I had to think for a second what day it was. So maybe next week I might go to Spectrum and tell them about Spectrum. Go back to Esper and tell them about Spectrum. We'll see. Alright, I'll catch you later, YouTubers. Live long and prosper. And thank you, Isla, for inspiring me. Alright, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Live long and prosper.